Hello and welcome back to the I'm Moon podcast. We're back for season 2. Obviously, we last episode we have many on from Taps Up. We did Taps Up.
Is this going up after this?
No, it's going. This is the second episode of season. So welcome to episode 2, season 2. We're buzzing. We're back in the danger room. You know, it's the dangerous room that exists. Sorry we had to bring you here, but you know, it's a necessary evil, isn't it?
It's cozy.
Welcome back to the Island podcast with me, Leo.
And me, Aspage.
And me, Leoff, as well. I completely nearly missed doing that. It's a good job remembered. And we're joined today by Matt Weaver.
Hello.
Matt, do you want to say hello, tell people what you're about, what you do?
Yeah, man. I'm Matt. I'm a fucking tattoo apprentice, which is my dream fucking job. And, what else do I say?
Yeah, that's perfect, mate. That's perfect. I think if the people didn't know who you were before, they definitely know who you are now. It's one of them type of deals, isn't it? Brilliant. So, I think we start the episode with something we missed out last week.
What did we miss?
Beer of the week. We did. Well, I mean, we did 7 beers.
No, yeah,
we did 7. No, we did
7.
No. The thing is, we did 7 beer of the week, but we didn't do El Clasico. Do you know what I mean?
Right,
We usually have like 1 beer, but last week I drank them all, and you had a sip.
I came back later though and gave them another do.
You did, and I had migraine, so I went home. But I was just like, I'll just drink all these beers, and then I was working at Tap. I think Manny was like worried for my life that day, man. It was kind of funny. And then once you left, I sat by the bar with some vegetable spring rolls and
when I went home to come back.
So I was waiting to start my shift.
Yeah.
So I was eating some vegetarian spring rolls and having a pal and a radler because you know that's just how I do. And I was just like, I need to sober up before I start. But yeah, it was calm. It's calm. So yeah, let's start with beer of the week. This week, seeing as it's the episode back in here, we thought we'd do a nice special beer. So we have got a Bianca by Omnipollo, which we, as you said before we started recording, you've not ever had anything from Omnipollo.
I haven't, no.
So whilst I'm pouring this, tell the people at home sort of like what beers you're into. If it's not beers, like what spirits, like what's your regular drink of choice?
Go-to tipple.
Why? What is your go-to tipple?
Honestly, through lockdown, I've only really got into me IPAs.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine was like, in fact, it was Geno, I think.
Not surprised.
Was like,
Is he making you drink Pacifico?
No, he was like, you live in Leyland, right? And I was like, aye. He was like, there's a bargain booze in Leyland that have like the best selection of like.
Love that guy. He just went rogue and did what he wanted to.
Ales, IPAs, all that. I was like, all right, okay, I'll give it a go. And so I go and just maybe buy 5 or 6 beers at a time. You know, it costs you like 30 quid, 35 quid. But yeah, I just have a different one every time, really. I think the last time I had some triple IPA. It's called Pantera. I can't remember the actual brewery.
I got the fancy one.
But it was bloody rocket fuel. Cheers, mate.
I love a nice triple IPA. They go down way too easily for how strong they are.
I didn't think that. I couldn't. Yeah. It was a sipper.
It was a sipper.
It was a sipper.
So these beers are a bit mental, mate. It is
mental,
a blueberry maple pancake, Lazzy Goza. They're like a Swedish brewery that's like super exclusive to get hold of, and they're like £18 a can.
Jesus Christ.
So welcome to the Island podcast. So what was it about the pale? Obviously you went down to what's he called, that fella?
He's just bargain booze.
Is he called Raz or something?
Raz.
I don't know his name.
Yeah, Raz. I've been down a few times. I was amazed when I went in.
Yeah.
What was it about sort of like pale ales and stuff that sort of like got you moving away from? Was you drinking sort of like regular like beer, like lager and stuff prior?
Yeah, it just something a bit different. Yeah. Everyone seems to be jumping on it, and I was like, "Go on, I'll fucking
give it a
have some soil water." Sort of thing. It definitely took a few cans to sort of get used to it and find the ones that you like and what you don't like. Like a hazy IPA for me just gives me a proper heartburn.
Yeah.
So I stay away from them now. Yeah. And I accidentally bought a sour once. And that was a bad experience. Not for me, that really.
Sours are rough,
These
man.
gauzes, I don't know if you've had a gauzer before. They're like a salty, like kind of beer.
Yeah,
so
it's nice. This.
it's amazing, but it's tremendous heartburn. That's why whenever we
sick.
have Biancas, we just share them.
Yeah.
Because I can't
Yeah,
drink full
no,
one. I don't know
and
about
it's
you.
about as thick as blood as well.
It is, yeah. It pours. I don't know if you was watching it being poured, but it's like super thick.
Yeah.
Like just it's.
It's like a milkshake.
But it's so much.
Tastes
fun.
good, though.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's. I remember the first time I ever had one of these.
We were mind blown.
Absolutely mind blown, just like because we'd only just started getting into like craft beer at the time properly, and we was at tap, and Manny was like, "I've got this. Do you want to try?" I was like, "How much is it?" It was like 18 quid. Like
we were there.
16
We
quid.
took us about 15 minutes to decide if we wanted to half it between us.
Yeah, and then we was like, "Yeah, fuck it, go on then." And then we were just like, "This is like stupid. Like, why did beer taste like this? It was mental."
Where do you buy them from then?
Manny's like one of the only stockists in the northwest of them. I don't know. He just loves Omnipolo. He just pure loves Omnipolo.
The only other place I've seen them like anywhere near here occasionally was Ancoats General.
Yeah, well, we mentioned it on an episode before. Like, you expect it in them places, but not in Oswald's Whistle. Like, you don't expect a craft ale bar in Oswald's Whistle. Like, but yeah, have you ever been down to tap?
Yes, once.
Once, yeah.
It's for Jenna's birthday, I think, actually.
Yeah, it's a good place. I do like it there. It's good.
That's an understatement.
But I basically live there. I work there as well. So I literally live there. It's like my second home.
Was it Schofferhofer or something like that?
Oh, mate, Schofferhofer is a banger.
Grapefruit,
the grapefruit
yeah,
Radler.
yeah.
If you go back, get the Powerliner Radler instead. It's a lemon-based one, and we have just been drinking it for fun, haven't we? Like, it is 2.5%, so you can drink it for fun. But it's I
So
just
tasty.
it does something different to me. It doesn't taste like it just tastes like a Radler, but like you have like the Foster's Radler back in the day.
I don't think I had that, actually, no.
Well, it's like that, but on crack, like, isn't it? It's like not in terms of like booziness, but it's just like
So much
well
better.
tasty.
Yeah.
Like it's like that, but tenfold. Like we used to drink Radlers back in the day, didn't we?
Yeah.
Like when we was
Classic.
like 14.
What? You can't say that on fucking camera.
Fuck 'em, what they gonna do? Come for us.
What consists of one of them, then?
What's that? Sorry.
What consists of, like, one of them?
A Radler.
Yeah.
It's just something that's low alcohol percentage.
okay.
I think I don't know. Is the chef off technically a Radler?
I thought Radlers were just like lager and then like basically a shandy.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. To be honest, I actually don't know why.
I thought Radler was just a fancy name for a shandy.
I
If I'm honest with you.
thought Radler meant low alcohol beverage, like fruity low alcohol beverage. But I don't know. Someone tell us in the comments because
No one's
obviously
gonna tell you.
we're not very intellectual. So yeah, but you know it is what it is. But yeah, Raz, shout out Raz from
Pick up Raz.
Leyland Boy.
Raz or Riz? I can't remember the name.
Something like that. I was chatting to him and he was like, "Where you come from?" I'm like, "Oh, I live in Holsworth." He was like, "Oh, I live over that way. If you ever want anything, let us know." And I'm like, "I'll bring it over." But obviously, you live in Leyland, don't you? So it's like it's right around the corner. It's a good gaff. That is there any like decent like craft beer bars in Leyland?
There's it's called Market Tavern, which is a pretty good one. They've got like Northern Monk on tap and stuff like that. Probably like the general stuff.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of the other one. It seems quite popular. With a little crocodile logo.
Daya.
They got Daya there as well. And there's another one called the Golden Tap, which I haven't actually been to yet.
Yeah. I wasn't.
So there's quite a few options really.
Yeah, it seems like it's a very like fastly growing market.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
oh,
It just
definitely.
seems like it's gonna
Every
never end.
supermarket's getting.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I
loads
think
in.
it's getting to a point now where, like, do you know how things like come in cycles and like things are popular and then things aren't popular? I think it'll be different with craft beer because it's an extension of something that's already like massively popular and it's just a better way of drinking.
It'll get to a point where you'll be a hipster for drinking fucking Stella.
It will. That'll where it'll come full cycle. Like,
I'll come back with like 90s clothing and that.
yeah. When I'm like 30, my kids will be coming in like, I've been fucking drinking Foster's, like, I've never had this in my life. I'm like, what the fuck has happened? But yeah, that's actually a good shout, because I think that is definitely what will happen. It'll come like full circle where drinking like regular lagers will be like, I don't know, because they're so popular. I don't know if they'll ever phase out.
No, I just said it as a joke, man. Like, there's too many fucking like big, bald, fat men that watch the football every week and called like Dave that religiously drink Stella and think it's the best thing since sliced bread.
I know, this is like when everyone came out of lockdown and they was like, oh, I'm glad I've only got myself Stella.
You see that guy on the
so
news
sad.
that was like, he took his first sip of Carling and said it was like an angel pissing on his tongue.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
yeah. Oh mate, it literally is piss, mate.
Yeah,
it's
no.
not good. But yeah, long with craft beer, mate. It's buzzing that they have Northern Monk on tap though, because like many's very like forward in sort of having like local breweries involved. So
Yeah.
he used to have a lot of Northern Monk and like things like that, but he doesn't as much anymore. It's all like Rivington and like
Yeah, I think they've got a lot of
Northern Monk.
Rivington
Yeah,
brewery stuff.
Rivington are getting up there now. They're getting big.
You can go and drink it there at the brewery as
you
well.
can.
can't you?
It's it's meant to be class as well. So you can buy like a TP tent there for like 25 quid.
All right.
You can stay overnight and they've got like pizzas and stuff. And it's in like an old barn thing 'cause it's up Rivington
Yeah,
Pike.
yeah.
We should go up when as soon as they open up like the
Yeah, we're
camping
closed
thing
now for
again.
winter, won't it?
Yeah, it'll be closed for winter, but next year we'll plan an Iron Lung.
Lads
on tour.
outing. Yeah,
Podcast.
lads on tour. Maybe
Oh.
we'll invite everyone that's been on and just have a right good piss up.
Literally just me and you will turn up probably.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, but you know it is.
Do it
what
as
it is.
a remote vlog.
Yeah, remote. Hi guys,
where are you?
here for Iron Lung retreat.
I'd end up pushing you down some steps or something.
Hey guys, it's Nicole. Yeah, but I've literally like Northern Monk are like, I don't know about
You're a
you,
slut
but they're
for Northern
they're my favourite brewery. But
Right.
I've never ever had Faith on draft.
Oh,
Never
okay.
had it on draft. So yeah, I might head down and get it because we was in Rudy's that one time, weren't we? And we was eating, and then I'd ordered like this Rudy's IPA, and then I like looked behind me and I seen Faith on tap. I was like,
no.
fucked it. I was
Tap
like,
another one.
it's there. It's like. It's literally like right there, but I just never got my hands on it. But yeah, Faith is like the go-to for me. I do love a good Faith. Can't go wrong with it. But anyway, let's go on to obviously why you're here today to talk about tattooing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So tattooing, sort of, where's that come from? Like, what's going on at the moment? Like, what you're doing in terms of tattooing and where you are and things.
So, well, I'll start at the beginning really. So, in college, I did graphic design.
Yeah.
And I've always been quite creative anyway, drawing and painting and all that. And then I think it got to about 18 when got my first tattoo. I got all my fucking chest done. And I was like, I'd love to do this. So I started doing like what everyone did back then was get a portfolio together and just go around shops and stuff. Had a few opportunities that fell through, and then I started getting tattooed by Kenyon. And he knew that I wanted it really. Yeah. But he didn't have his own shop at the time. And then as soon as he bought True Till Death, he messaged me and was like, "It's here if you want it," sort of thing. So I was like, "Yes." Like, I want to do that. I mean, I was, 28 at the time, and I was like, "Is it the right time to be doing that?" But it's just what I've wanted to do for years. So I was like, "Yeah,
okay,
let's do it."
Yeah. Is that what like aspiring like tattoo artists still do? Is it sort of still commonplace for them to go around with the portfolios and like?
I don't know.
This is what I've done, because like social media is such a big part of tattooing now,
of course, yeah.
That like you see artists that are just like you see. I've seen so many pages of people like blank name like tattooing. And they've not even started tattooing; they're just going, and that's where they're building the portfolio sort of thing on Instagram.
I started following a lot of accounts a couple of years ago that were literally just flash painters. Yeah. Some of them aren't aspiring to tattoo; they just like doing it. Yeah. And some are like actively looking, but the best way to see it seems to do it is to just go and get tattooed by the artist you like in the right environment, and
see what happens.
Yeah, see what happens.
Funnily enough, that's how me and Joe found your stuff. Do you remember when I was in Greece?
No.
When I was in Greece? Oh, you're a waste time. So we'd originally seen your Instagram. I think it must have been like Jim or someone had posted like one of your pieces.
All right.
And so we were like looking, and then like it came up that you was obviously like in and about like True Till Death, and that was good like 14 months before like we got tattooed off you. And we was in the pool and we was like, this guy's fucking sick. When he starts tattooing, we'll go get tattooed off him. And I messaged Kenyon like, when do you think he'll start? I was like, don't know, mate. It's like, right, well, let us know when he starts. And then we'd seen that you were starting tattooing, and I think immediately I was like, right, I'll message you.
I think we both sent it each other at the same time.
Yeah. It was like, messaging like, when he gets in, he was like, oh, October, I'm like, sick. So we'd literally like been like on your Instagram. It sounds really weird saying that. But we was literally like all the time just like, you started yet? No. And then the minute you did, it was like, sweet, right, that's us. But we was in Greece, yeah.
Yeah, I remember talking about it in
Yeah.
Greece, but I don't know. My memory's shot.
Oh, well, I
Couldn't tell you what I did today.
I can tell you what I did today.
What'd you do?
I was working. Do you know what was really funny yesterday at work, back when I was doing my induction?
At
It was
work.
like,
At work.
at work, sat at home on my
Work from
computer.
home.
Yeah, I'm working from home now.
I've all done that to be fair
Oh,
though.
mate, it's well good.
Yeah.
It's well good. And they was going for like a thing that was like what we're planning to do in like the next couple of months, and they was like, "Oh, we was thinking about doing like a podcast," and I was like,
Well,
Let me introduce you
to
to.
my
a
office.
long podcast. To be honest, he'd probably watch this podcast and be like,
This guy needs
"Fuck,
firing
yeah,
instantly.
you out of a job, mate." But yeah, it was mental. Like we were like so excited to like start getting tired. But obviously, Udo was only posting Flash and stuff at the time.
yeah. So
Um,
I had only started. I started on the first Saturday of 2020, I think, and just doing Saturdays because I work full time, and did that up until April when all COVID shit happened, and then came back in. I think we closed again, and then I started like tattooing synthetic skin and stuff like that.
Yeah, it wasn't. Would you say that's been the hardest transition into going tattooing? Like all the breaks, like COVID, like obviously you'd shut 3 times, was it, at Truth or Death?
I think I can't remember if it was 2 or 3, but it's definitely a factor. Like with bloody Boris saying like there might be another lockdown at Christmas, I'd be like fucked if that happens, sort of thing.
Yeah, I can't see that them doing it personally. Like the economy's been damaged from it, like so much.
Yeah.
Like I understand that obviously the numbers are bad, but in terms of like keeping the country going, like it's
Stranger things have happened, man.
yeah, I know, but like it's getting to a point now where people that want to get vaccinated have been vaccinated. So just let
Effectively, it's just natural selection
it
at
is,
this point.
yeah. But it's just like just see what happens, like, and because obviously the numbers are going to fluctuate, but
Yeah,
like you just got like if you're gonna shut down like tattoo shops and shit again, like and like obviously like all that sort of like related things that's quite close, like in terms of working, then it's just gonna be miserable.
yeah.
I want to get tattooed over Christmas. I want to be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You literally are getting tattooed
Yeah.
like the day
Christmas
before
Eve.
Yeah,
Christmas
Yeah.
Eve.
yeah. I felt so bad asking.
Nah,
I
it's
felt
sick,
so
man.
bad. I was
No,
like, oh no.
mate, I just want a tattoo now. I'm happy to hardly take any time off.
Yeah.
And just get it done.
And how long have you been at it now? Like full time?
Started on the 1st of October, so
Yeah.
done my first month, and I'm on second week now.
Yeah.
Second week at second month.
Yeah, it's still buzzing about it
6
as
weeks.
well.
Yeah, so, yeah.
It's sick. It's sick. Like, and there's like so much progression already. You know, it's
Yeah.
nice to see. Like,
I'm happy to do like walk-ins and stuff, like like
Yeah.
just random off the street, wanting something on wrist or face, just learning it all.
see what happens. Is there any sort of like style tattooing that you're like, oh, fuck this, I don't want to do this, like sort of
Fucking
thing?
realism, mate.
Realism.
I see Kenyon fucking bashing out them like portraits in a day and stuff like that. I'm like, nah, there's no way I can do that.
Is it realism in terms of portraits or realism in terms of lions, clocks, and roses?
Probably all of it. I mean, I'd like to try some, but like, it would be, yeah.
Yeah, I was in a tattoo shop, not Truth or Death. I was in a tattoo shop and I was getting tattooed, and one of the artists had done like a forest, you know, like the wrist forest.
Yeah.
And I
Oh,
was
fucking
like,
silhouettes of like
Yeah.
pine tree. Get the
yeah,
fuck
and
out.
he comes over like, oh look what I've done today, and he shows it, and I thought there's gonna be a kick off here now, like they're gonna be like, oh, fucking I hate that shit, and they're all buzzed about it. They was
Yeah.
like, I've never seen anyone do it like that. It's fucking well good. I was like,
What do you mean?
okay, it was so surprising. I was like,
It's just shadows of trees.
I know it was mad.
I'd happily do that. Like, I think that'd be all right.
Do you think that would be?
Just like you say, it's just an outline, and then
Oh,
just
yeah,
black it
it's true,
inside. It might be, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Alright.
some people like I don't know. It's not a style that I'd ever think about getting.
No,
so it's not really monitor
There
it.
just seems to be a point where lads will hit like 18, and then out of nowhere they just suddenly emerge with either one of 2 tattoos. It's either the pine trees around the wrist or the leg, or it's the same stereotypical lion, rose, and fucking clock sleeve, but it's just like the full sleeve and nothing else.
The clouds and the white
Yeah,
doves and
yeah.
the praying Jesus.
It's
peace
just the
hands.
same stereotypical sleeve that like a B team academy player footballer gets
Yeah.
when you start getting a bit of money.
It is. I was when I was getting tattooed off Jenko last, he was saying that one time he tattooed a footballer and he literally just did a full sleeve of clouds. That's literally, he was just like, this football came in.
They just don't know what to do.
Clouds.
Yeah, they don't know what to do. Just like, I've got money. Oh, I can get a tattoo. I just have this one that everyone's got, please.
I blame David Beckham. I blame David Beckham.
He's got some clouds, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's a clown with clouds, mate, honestly.
Why out in David Beckham for?
Because he started that trend. He 100% started that trend. He was just like, fuck it, I'll get whatever me. And then everyone was like, fucking hell, David Beckham's done it then. I'll do it as well. Like, and everyone just covered in clouds, mate. It's well funny. Oh, man. But it is what it is. It's all the times, isn't it?
Ah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's just what happens.
So never any clouds, never any lions, and never any realism.
It's going to happen at some point, I reckon, which I'm excited for, but dead nervous for. Because, like, realism and, like, fine art's never been my strong point. But, you know, we're a street shop. Yeah. So it might happen, might not. Yeah. We'll see.
We're going to stick with sort of traditional for the, like, going forward, yeah?
Yeah, that's kind of what I've always been into and drawn, so...
What is it about traditional that sort of like draws you to it? Like, what is it, like a certain artist, or is it like something to do with like the actual like tradition of traditional stuff?
Yeah, just all the like tradition and all the old flash is just ace. Just bold and colourful, and it's acey, and old people on the street with super old tattoos, and you can never fucking tell what they are really, but like it's ace.
Yeah, I do like it.
It's cool as fuck, innit?
Yeah, I think it's just like all my brothers have got traditional style tattooing, so I've just been around it, so I was just like, okay, let's get traditional as well. But I do like it as well. It's good fun. I do like it. But something on an episode with Josh on that Josh has got like a remake of one that my granddad has. So it's like an army tattoo. My brother got it redone, so my granddad's got like the really like old shit one.
That's it.
And he's got like the really well done one. So that was kind of cool. But like traditional tattoo is becoming quite artistic in itself, isn't it? You know, like in traditional, like neo-traditional and stuff. Like see people like Chris Green and stuff that are doing like neo-traditional, and they're mental. Like, but it's I don't know. Would you ever see yourself going down the route of doing like that style, or is it more
maybe not
traditional?
like solid? But I'd be happy to do try something like that anyway. Adding more details into it just makes it more like dynamic, I guess. It is good. I like neo-traditional. Maybe it's got
Have you seen much of neo-traditional styles?
Yeah, I don't know. I just prefer OG, to be fair.
Yeah, OGs. What were you saying?
Maybe it's got like a Robin Williams portrait on the back of his calf that's like neo-traditional style.
That's mad.
And it was sick, but it's like because some of the lines are just like disappearing, and like all the like highlights that I don't really know what it is, to be honest. It's all kind of like merged into like one sort of blur a bit. Well, not really, but sort of.
Yeah.
It's not as there as it was.
Yeah.
It looked sick when it was like first done.
But is that because he's like not looked after it or something, or is that just the style of tattooing? It's just sort of like
could be a bit of both.
Done a bit of this, like just become one.
Yeah.
No. You know what I mean, though, don't you?
No, mate.
That happens, doesn't it?
Can't say it does.
No, I can't say it does either. Is there like a design you've ever done that sort of like you've been like this is sick, but like you'd think no one would ever want to have it done?
Nah, I don't think so.
No.
Just like stick to the classics and put your own take on them, really. And I'm trying to like sort of get my own style going. It's taken a while, but like I think I'll get there for sure.
Yeah, I think so as well. Like, I think obviously a lot of stuff's flash at the moment, isn't it? Which is sick.
Yeah, I mean I've done a few like one-off stuff that I've just drawn, like Geno's cactus scene and that. Like
that's fucking sick. To be
fair,
I
did like that. Yeah, that
you can pull like inspiration from places and stuff like that, but it's not just like on the flash, ready to go sort of thing.
That was a Mexican-based thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just, well, it ended up just being like a cactus and a skull and a sun and a bit of something. But
I actually thought
couldn't tell if it was Mexico or any desert really, I guess. But
I thought he might have got Pacifico tattooed. He loves it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. He's gonna be watching this, so he usually watches the episodes. But when we're gonna do like what Kenyon did. I'm gonna be like, oh, we're gonna do it as a surprise, and then he's gonna come in like, I saw you. We're gonna do it on an episode, so I'm outing myself. Fuck it.
What, the next time he's on, just get a
next
flat
time when-
Pacifico.
When they come on for Kenyon's and Jenno's episode where we get pissed, I'm gonna get loads of Pacificos, and I'm gonna be like, hey, for all that, I might just get Pacificos and Guinness, and we'll
Well,
just
yeah,
get
we're
pissed
gonna
off
have. We
that.
literally can't do anything else now.
No, Pacifico and Guinness, and then we'll just like these are the things from their episode. Harry Paul's ringing me, Nick Martin.
Oh no.
I'll answer in a minute. But these are like the classics from the episode, so we'll bring them in and we'll get drunk off these.
Cult classics.
Cult classics, mate. Yeah.
I hope it's warmer when we do that, because it's nippy.
It's not. It's going to be absolutely Baltic, mate. So you.
I wouldn't be shocked to come in one day and see a pile of snow.
If these windows come in, like
There's holes in them ones up there.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Do you reckon if the snow was that heavy, it'd just crush through the windows? I reckon it would.
Yeah. But they're slanted, didn't they? So I think it'd have to put a lot of snow down.
Welcome to the last episode of the I'm On podcast. Obviously, next time I come, the studio's gonna be fucked. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Last question before we go. A bit of a break. We'll come back, chat about some music and stuff. And that. Is there a shop that you sort of like wanting to guest at? Anything like in the future? Like, have you got sort of like plans for the future? Like where you want to be? Like different places or like ideas for guesting and things? Like, have you got like a Mount Rushmore of like shops you'd love to?
No, it'd be more like a tattoo bucket list.
No, we're gonna say Mount Rushmore.
Why Mount? Okay.
Because that's what you say. Like, if you're on about like your Mount Rushmore of wrestling, obviously you'd name like your 4 things.
I can't say I've heard that before.
No,
Maybe not.
No. But no, I've not really thought about it, to be honest. Just
Man's
like
only been doing it
solidly.
2 months.
Yeah, but you don't know.
No,
like,
yeah, you can have like goals, can't you? I guess,
yeah, of
but
course you can. Yeah.
No, I'd like to stay where I am, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to guest.
Yeah.
And I'm open to, like, obviously guest anywhere really, and just meet new artists and network, if you want to call it that.
I suppose it's
Depends where your clients are as well, I guess.
I suppose as well, like obviously you've always got tattooed at Trussell Death, haven't you? Really,
Yeah.
really? So it's like you're.
I've been all around the shop really, like Leeds, London,
Yeah.
up and down really, but.
Yeah, so there's no like shop at all across the country that you kind of like. Oh, I'd love to guest there, or like any conventions or anything that.
I'd love to do a convention,
Yeah.
like any convention really. That'd be sick.
Yeah, the conventions are sick. Are you gonna come to North Lakes next year?
You ask me this all the time, and I always say yeah.
Or do I?
Yeah, I think you've asked it me about 3 times now.
Don't ask. Right. Anyway, let's take a quick break here. We'll be back here in a moment. We're going to come back with some music questions. So yeah, stick around. That was a lovely bit. Thanks very much for that. Thanks. Right into the mic as well. Do you know what's funny? Like now that we've sorted out the things, I can actually cut that out if I wanted to, because we used to do it all on 1 track, so it was like really hard to edit. And now it's on 3 tracks, so if I wanted to, I'd cut out. But I'm not, because it's funny as fuck. So there you go. Right in your ear rolls. I hope you're listening with headphones, because you just got like burps in the ear and that. Like it was like imagine it's like ASMR with Matt Weaver and he's just doing burps and he's just tight. Today we are going to investigate this book that I've been looking at. Wow. Something like that. I couldn't think of anything.
What's that?
I couldn't think of it. Leave it there. Right, anyway. Yeah, we'll be back in a second. See you back for part 2 in a second.
What was that? I've got a book. I'm going to take
No, come on, man. Allow it. I don't know what I was saying. And we're back.
Wait.
Thank you for joining us for part 2. Yeah, we've just been chatting about tattooing and stuff so far. And I didn't get to do it in the last part, so I'm just going to throw up a couple of pictures of you tattooing and stuff. So obviously, if you want to get tattooed off Matt Weaver, you can send him an email. You can message him on Instagram. His Instagram is Matt Weaver, and it's got 3 R's.
Correct.
So, yeah, memory.
You big nerd.
I've just got stupid memory for stuff that's not appropriate as well. But yeah, so if you want to get tattooed off Weaver, you can find them on them places. And I'm just going to throw up some stuff, so... Wow, look at that.
That's fucking sick.
That's fucking well good. He's throwing up walls. He's throwing up walls. Stop it. He just threw up about 8. Fucking hell. Right, well, I'll throw up a couple more so you can actually see him. Jesus Christ. Oh, look at that. That's amazing. Look at that. The fucking colours on that are well good. Look at that. What do you reckon of that one, Joe?
Looks like yours, that.
I think that is mine, actually. Yeah, that one's mine. That one's mine. And that one's yours.
Which one?
Don't know. Both. So yeah, if you want to get tattooed off Weaver, go ahead. He's class.
Cheers,
And he'll smash out some tattoos for you and they'll look sick as fuck. So Matt Weaver.
Yes.
Imagine.
I
right?
know. As soon as you say like when you take that pause, I just know what's coming, and I can't be asked with what bullshit explanation you're gonna give.
I've got to think of one. It's gonna be like the ASMR thing again. It's gonna take about 10 minutes to think of it right. So if you want to get in the zone, you can close your eyes. Imagine you're in the moment. Get into the zone. So imagine, right? He's dead over there. Man.
He's fucking deed.
Imagine, right?
What casting couch?
Tiny desk with Matt Weaver. So imagine, right? You're on a desert island.
Aye.
So it could be any desert island. If you want it to be Blackpool cut off, if you want it to be Wales cut off, if you want it to be just like a nice little island, like Jeff Bezos' island or something. I don't
Nice
know. He
white
probably has a
sands
bit-
and that.
Yeah, just like a nice small island,
Nice.
mate, or a big island, whatever
That'd be
whatever
class.
suits your fancy. And there is this massive fucking bee coming towards you. It's a big ass bee. I'm not talking like queen bee. I'm talking like it's been genetically
Giga
modified.
bee.
It's a giga bee. It's the size of Vespi Quen. Shout out Pokemon
Fuck
Brilliant
off.
Diamond Shining Pearl that's out next Friday. We're going to smash that. We should stream that.
This is not
No.
a paid promotion.
I'm not a paid promotion.
I wish it
but
fucking was.
I might stream that. I might figure out a way. I might stream it Iron Lung. So if you want to see that, let us know. We'll do Iron Lung streaming.
It'll just be
Brilliant
you
Diamond
trying
Shining
to soft restarting for about 2 hours
to
trying to get a shiny starter.
Pokemon. I don't ask because I will. But yeah, so I might do that. Let us know if you want to see that Iron Lung gaming. Anyway, sorry. So you're on this desert island.
Yeah, man. Sounds good.
And there's this Giga Bee coming towards you. It's fucking massive, mate. It's huge. It's probably about size of like 4 of me. So it's absolutely massive, and it's coming at you, right? And you see it coming in the distance, but you don't give a shit because you've got your iPod Shuffle clipped onto your dungaree. Yeah, iPod Shuffle. And you've got 5 tracks on this iPod Shuffle that you can only listen to the rest of your life. Your rest of your life might only be for like 10 minutes. Obviously, this Giga Bee's coming for you. But these 5 tracks you've got to listen to for the rest of your life. What are these 5 tracks?
Oh Lord.
Could be current favourites, all-time favourites, whatever takes your fancy.
It's gonna be hard, isn't it? Probably Dizzy on the Come Down by Turnover.
I think we've already had that one.
You had that one already.
We've had that one. Oh, it don't
Yeah.
matter. Like,
I mean, anything off any of the Turnover albums.
Yeah,
to me.
fucking
Good
love that
Nature.
album.
It'll
What-
be proper beach chilling. That one.
What's that? What's that album called? I always go. It's called
Peripheral Vision.
that one. Peripheral Vision. It's a good album. That I do like that one. I like. I'm terrible at remembering stuff, so I'm trying
Don't
to
ask
think.
me,
I can
I'm worse
remember
than you.
Matt Weaver's handle, but I can't remember like tracks. There's a song on that album that I really like, but I can't think of its name.
Cutting my fingers off.
It's not cutting my fingers off. No, I'm gonna have a look 'cause it's gonna annoy me.
I'm not gonna.
But yeah, if you want to go off Disney and come down, you're more than welcome to.
Hey.
You're more than welcome. I'll put it in the playlist twice. I'm not bothered. Me.
Ooh.
I'm not bothered. We don't follow rules around here. You know,
Nah.
no gimmicks, no topics, just pattern. Throwing it back to the original slogan, no messing. Peripheral Vision. What's the song I really like on that? To be honest, I like the whole album. It's a great album. But there is a particular song that I really, really like, and I cannot think for the life of me what it's called. Where you at, boys? Boys, where you at? I will find it. Bear with me. Peripheral Vision. There you are. Fucking you little bastard. You little bastard. What are you doing? Sorry. I'm completely ruining the atmosphere.
Ruined it. Flow's gone. Rhythm's gone.
Diazepam. I like that one. I like Diazepam. And I like Humming as well. That's a great song. They're all great songs. But yeah,
Yeah.
sorry to cut you off on a tangent there. But yeah, Disney will come down. If you want to have that as your first one, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, man. Let's do
Buzzing.
that.
I like to play this twice.
If it is on there twice.
Yeah,
Is it?
Johnny Lindsay chose
is
it.
he?
Yeah,
Oh,
Johnny
bastard.
Lindsay chose it.
Bastard.
It's just sets like tone for how good that song is though. So
Yeah.
I'm quite happy
No,
with that,
it's it's a good chilling song.
good vibes.
The second one will probably off Turnstile's new record, Underwater Boy.
Buzzing.
Is a good one. Have you listened to that yet?
I have not listened to the new album yet.
Yeah. It's
They've got a song called Gravity, haven't they?
yeah.
Yeah, that's a tune. That I like that one.
That's off the Non-Stop Feeling album.
I think so. I'm terrible. I'll have to go on the phone and look at it again. It'll ruin the atmosphere once more. But yeah, I like Gravity.
It's loads different to the stuff they've already released.
Yeah. Because the other stuff's like it's quite like happy hardcore, really. Isn't it?
Yeah,
It's quite
yeah.
bouncy. Yeah.
It's still got some of that in, like Holidays like that and a few others. What else would I listen to on Desert Island Beach? somewhere off Mexico.
We've somewhere in Mexico. We've had loads of like different things on it. Like we had a mate Ollie going to make it into like a story arc. And that was quite interesting. And then we've had like random like Kenyon did like Miley Cyrus and all sorts.
Of course, he did.
Literally.
Was it Jenna that had Nelly Furtado?
Nelly Furtado, yeah, we had that. We had Kate Bush last week's episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's literally.
There are some songs coming to me. I'm just going to reel them off because I can't think.
Yeah.
So, Trapped Under Ice, Reality Unfolds, Metallica, Whiplash from Kill 'Em All. One more. What can it be? I'm trying to think.
Just stop your train of thought for a second.
Go on.
Oh, no.
Are you a fan of Saint Anger?
No. That snare though. What else would I pick? Keep This Up by Story So Far.
Ooh, Story So Far. That's a band that I have tracks in my playlist, but never give them a proper listen.
No.
They kind of fall under like the same sort of banner as like Neck Deep for me, like a band that I've just never properly listened to, and they just kind of like they just exist. I get from Weaver there that he's not a big fan of Neck Deep.
Just a bit too poppy.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
I think my sister's it's her favourite band, so she was like, "You listen to Neck Deep?" I'm like, "Nope." No, and then she like showed me one song by them. I was like, I actually like this, and then I went and listened to their first album. I really enjoyed it, so I was like, fair
The
enough.
first couple of albums were okay, and then they just went fucking shit, man.
Do you think so? Athena still really likes them. I heard a lot of people say that though, but apparently the first two was decent. The second, I haven't listened to the second one yet, but that's the one with like loads of like fucky art in it. It just looks stupid.
I can't remember what it's
But,
fucking called.
But yeah, it's apparently that one's good. But yeah, shout out Neck Deep. Fucking American sounding cunts, even though you're from Wales. Daft bastard. Literally calling that Neck Deep though. It won't be an hour-long episode if we didn't call out
You've
somebody.
already called out David Beckham.
Oh yeah, fuck David Beckham and fuck Neck Deep. That's what we're calling out this week. The idea behind it is we're gonna call out so many people that one day someone's gonna respond and it's gonna be like it's gonna be a mad publicity stunt.
Or we'll get cancelled.
Hopefully both. Good publicity.
There's no bad words going in here, so.
Yeah, no, there's no bad words.
Other than
Oh, fuck off. I knew you was going to do that. You fucking bastard. I knew that. We hadn't had that in ages. And I was hoping it wouldn't return in season 2, but it did. Fuck's sake. Are you a big fan?
Can't say I've listened to it.
You never listened to
No.
This is all going to get bleeped because we bleep it when we speak about them, but they're like a grindcore band.
You bleep.
We bleep. We definitely bleep. And I'm going to be really annoyed when I have to edit this.
you're gonna be like 2 beers deep, and you're gonna be happy and merry, and then you get to this, and you're like, oh, for fuck's sake.
And I'm gonna like sober up completely and be like, fuck this, man. I hate doing long as shit. But yeah, they're just really offensive and like not good fun.
Sounds good.
So we don't condone it as always, but we keep mentioning them, so it is what it is. You know, they just exist. Obviously, if you want to listen to Matt Weaver's 5 tracks, they will be in the Desert Island playlist, which is now consists of like 70 songs already. So we're getting up there. It's going to become a big clusterfuck of a playlist. It already is. It's going to get even better. So obviously, if you want to give it a listen, there's a top link in the description. You can have a listen to everyone's all the guest favorite music. I think a couple of songs from me and Joe are on there. So yeah, it's all good fun. Have a listen. It's a good playlist. It's a good.
Have we still done it? You've not even done a proper one yet.
You didn't. I did.
Oh no, I didn't. Did I?
I did, but I can't remember exactly what I chose. But we'll come to do it eventually. Yeah. But it probably will never happen. But yeah, you can listen to it in the description. It's all good fun. We do like
Happy
it.
days.
But yeah, Matt's songs will be in there, so it's all good fun. I don't know why I'm talking like I was like talking at a high pitch then, like it's going back into ASMR, isn't it? In terms of like artist music, is there like any sort of certain bands that inspire you as an artist, or sort of like cover arts that you think, oh, that's really cool, it's really inspired you to like go into the art side? Because I know you did graphic design.
Yeah. To be honest,
so you did that.
Not really.
I know you did it's fair enough. You did some work for graphic work for a band called Departures, didn't you?
Yeah.
You did way back.
Just
How did that come about?
One of my best mates, Rob, is best mates from Glasgow. We're part of Departures.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. So it's got the hookup from Rob.
Yeah, because we was looking at it, wasn't we, Departures, and before the episode, and it was like they're like a relatively big band, like in the scene. They're quite, so we seen it and we was like, that's fucking sick. Like, he did like a really cool sort of like noose.
It's like a noose.
Yeah.
Love Heart. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you done any other work with the other bands, or is it just Departures?
I did a couple of designs for Glamour of the Kill. Don't know if you know who they are. They were like maybe early 2000s, sort of like emo music. That they kind of made a reunion tour and stuff like that. So I did some designs for those. Other band stuff. I don't think I've done any other band merch, but it's more just like other branded T-shirts and things like that.
Yeah.
Like Can't Quit and.
Oh, did you do some design for Can't Quit?
Yeah, I've done
sick.
maybe 4 or 5 T-shirts for them now.
Was that the sort of like your main focus when you was doing graphic work? Was it like apparel and stuff, or did you do like sort of like business like?
Nah, I just take
stuff?
it as it came really. Like, I was a full-time graphic designer, just working for like a cruise line distributor of holidays, sort of thing.
P&O Cruises, shout out to P&O Cruises.
P&O Cruises.
Was that who you did it for?
No, I do it for loads of different cruise lines. Yeah.
P&O Cruises, the main boys.
You been on P&O Cruises?
Nah, before. I've never been on a cruise in I think I went on one cruise with school and I can't fucking remember what P&O cruise it was.
When did you want to cruise with school?
When I went to Belgium.
That wasn't a fucking cruise.
No, it wasn't a cruise. No, it was a ferry.
Ferry. That was a fucking 12-hour Brittany ferry from from
Sure.
Rotterdam.
No.
I'm quitting this out.
From Hull to Rotterdam, bro. We spent a solid like 12 hours at best on that boat, and we slept for 8 of them.
12 hours on a ferry?
Probably not even that.
No, I was shitting myself though. We was running around boat with Nerf guns. We got motor
Oh
couplers.
my god.
we were like 13, 14.
Yeah, we're kicking around.
We went
blue
Amsterdam
cardigan.
with school, and you got it a cruise. It's like the shortest ferry crossing you can
fuck
do.
Off, man. You know what I meant, dickhead. P&O Cruises.
me.
Fuck P&O Cruises.
Yeah, fuck them.
And them cunts that we went on a ferry with.
I think it might have been P&O, you know.
It might have been. Oh, maybe I've been on a P&O
P&O
cruise.
ferry.
It's not a cruise.
Yeah, shut up, man. I'm going to count and say it's a cruise because
I don't know
everyone's
if
going to
P&O
think
do
I'm
ferries or
cruising.
not, but
They do. They definitely do ferries, P&O.
But yeah, so we was. I didn't get involved because like I don't fuck with guns. I don't.
not even Nerf guns.
Don't do guns. You know
Not
what I mean?
even-
Not even Nerf.
We've definitely not got a bunch of
No.
Definitely not guns.
B&B guns up there,
No,
and we don't
they
shoot
don't
someone
exist,
like
no,
in
we
every
don't have
episode at all. But that's not a magazine for one of the BB guns on the table.
There's definitely not some
BBs,
BB bullets there. But I'm a good boy, so I was kicking about my cardigan, chilling.
Yeah.
But they basically were selling Nerf guns in the shop. So like all the boys just bought Nerf guns and were just running around this this ferry, just like peppering each
I
other.
think it might have been either mine or Ryan's fault with why we got them confiscated.
Why?
Because one of us tried doing a 360. And we're in like this.
360 no scope.
Yeah, we're in like this corridor that like the boat was only like quite thin for like whatever a boat is, and this one corridor we were all loitering in spread the full width of the boat.
Yeah.
And one of us, I can't remember if it was me and Ray, we were both trying to do it, but I can't remember who was the one that got caught. But we were sprinting down this corridor into the lobby where we were all dicking about, doing a 360 and then just popping a random shot off.
Oh.
And one of them travelled all the way across the corridor, and it was either Miss the Barnes or Mrs. Dutton in the head.
And he ratted on you.
Just as they were walking past, and we just clocked one of them inside the head, and that was
So
it.
funny.
They all got taken off. You don't remember Mr. Barnes knocking on our door, being like, "Lads, give us your Nerf guns."
No, I didn't sleep in your room.
Yeah, you did. Me, you, Ryan, and Matt Leyland were all in that fucking room.
Oh yeah.
And Mr. Barnes knocked on our doors like, "You've got Nerf guns, we need them all now." And we're like, "I don't have Nerf guns, sir."
At least they didn't come from my Ben and Jerry's.
No one could come for that. We're dead.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that's a funny story. That's a funny story as well. Matt's just like, I just don't give a shit. Like, shut up. So, obviously, we went to school, have something for tea, and they had these little like ice cream, like Ben and Jerry's tubs in the freezer.
Okay.
So I thought, do you know what?
I'm having one.
I'm gonna yam on this later. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have a bit of this later. So I was wearing like a beanie because beanies were in then. Not like the cool beanies. I mean like fucking the condom looking ones.
Yeah, I had one of them.
Yeah, of course. Everyone had one of them.
Yeah.
You know, it's chilling.
A shit in the back at.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what it became.
Yeah.
So I put this Ben and Jerry's in my hat. I think I'm going to take it back to me and we'll eat it later. So we didn't come back to the room for like 5 hours.
There was a cover band on in like the little venue thing that we got them to play like Paramore and that, so we were vibing.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we were just listening to like playing like emo tunes. It was sick. It was like, do you know they played Green Day as well for us,
Yeah, they
didn't
did,
they?
yeah.
They played Paramore. It was sick.
And they played Fall Out Boy as well.
Probably, yeah. I don't remember because I was too busy thinking about scanning this Ben and Jerry's. So I goes back to the room thinking, you know what, this Ben and Jerry's still going to be. It's going to be there. It's going to be.
He
sick.
was on the top bunk of
Yeah, I was on
this
top
fold
bunk,
out
so
bed.
It folds out, so I unfold it, and it just fucking Ben and Jerry's
Oh,
everywhere.
it was chocolate as well. It looked like someone just took a fat shit in his bed and then folded it back up.
It did, so we had to like do our best to clean it, and then in the morning we just was like, I was pure panicking.
He slapped me no bed sheets.
Yeah, I thought that we were gonna get a massive like fine or something like, and teacher was gonna give me a right bollocking or something.
You
She
slept
was a
with
right
no
little
bed
bitch.
sheets, and then the next morning you folded them all up, all chocolate stained,
And then
and you put them in. No, you put them in a bin in the bathroom that was in our room.
No, I did that with some of it. And then, like, the bed sheets and shit, I literally just pushed the bed back in and was like, that's not my problem. And just left. Oh, mate, I'm just, like, if Miss Maysfield or Mr. Dutton or Mr. Barnes is watching, yeah, sorry.
Why the
I don't know, you never know he's watching, do you? You don't know.
Many's gonna dob us in there.
Many will find it funny. But yeah, school was crazy. School was a crazy
Some
time.
tangent that.
Yeah, it was a sweet time. Yeah,
I saw from you calling a fucking her ferry to Amsterdam a cruise.
Nah, come on, man, allow it.
No,
It's the same difference. It is the same difference when you think about it, because
Nah.
obviously
Stayed on it.
they're both boats. They're both
Aye.
boats.
so my dinghy that I took to Blackpool Beach, is
Ferry.
that a cruise?
No, it's a cruise. It is. You know when?
You are cruising on the sea.
Yeah.
Like.
Do you know like when you fucking get in a pedal or cruise, mate?
Okay,
Cruise. That's a cruise.
Would you go on a cruise, a real one?
nah.
That would have fuck. It's too bougie for me, man.
Too bougie.
Yeah. It's
Nah,
too
I thought this is the opposite of bougie.
There's
What, a
some
cruise?
there's some nice ships and there's some fucking shitholes as well.
It sounds like you have experience, mate.
Do you ever get any free ones
3
for
years.
like doing work from?
They used to go on like you could call them fam trips, and you'd get like randomly selected to go on like cruises and stuff like that. I've been on a couple of I went on a one day trip to Liverpool docks and spent a day on the ship, which was pretty boring. And I got to stay a night over in Southampton on like some massive ship, which
Proper
was pretty
exotic,
good,
these places.
but it didn't go anywhere. I don't know. Some people got to go to fucking New York and sail down the Caribbean for 5 nights.
This is do your thing.
free.
You're there at Mersey docks, like
Yeah,
six.
it's like sitting there, like. Yeah.
It's time to
Albert
walk now.
Docks.
It's pretty good though. Everything's like free and that.
Was it?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Day off
Obviously,
work and that.
you if you close your eyes hard enough and didn't think about it too much, you could imagine you were
Yeah.
obviously you could just like do that and then you're right. So,
They'd sign me up for a fam trip to Barcelona for
That's pretty
3
sick.
nights around Med, and obviously I handed my notice in, and they were like, "Oh well, yeah, we're not going to give it to you now."
you've been there for 3 years and it
Yeah.
was fine. Like right,
Yeah.
we're giving you
We're
this
giving
trip.
this,
You
and I'm like, fuck,
deserve it, and
yeah.
you're like,
Nah.
fuck
About
off.
that.
Yeah,
Sin a
about
bit.
that. No thanks. I'm off to do tattooing.
Thanks,
I
but
think-
no thanks.
Yeah, fuck them guys. What's that transition been like? Like going from like obviously like a permanent salary to something that's like not promised. Like
Yeah, not
you know,
consistent.
pretty
not
mad.
consistent.
Like I was worried.
Shitting bricks.
Yeah. But like I've had so much support from like mates and you guys and everyone promoting my work and stuff that's worked out all right so far.
Yeah.
Just got to keep it up.
Pussy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep going, man. And
Still definitely scary, especially like coming to like this time of year where it's like cancellation season,
yeah.
where people have made bookings and then don't have any money for Christmas. So
But
we'll get
Christmas, it's all guns blazing.
there. Yeah.
And if anyone's watching and you're gonna go get tattooed off Weaver, let him know that we sent you, because that's be fucking sick if someone's like, "Oh, I'm watching, I'm gonna come get
Yeah,
tattooed."
man.
Like,
That'd be
let Weaver know, and he'll let us know. That'd be sick. But yeah, I can imagine that's terrifying. But obviously, it's going something that's gonna in the long run, it's gonna be super beneficial, and it's
Yeah, it
you're
can
gonna be
only
much
go up,
happier,
really.
So no, fair play, man. But
That'll be done.
do you have any advice to like anyone that's like up and coming, like wanting to get into tattooing or anything?
Just keep painting flash, keep getting tattooed, talk to them about it, and get as much advice as you can from the tattoo artists. Different advice is great advice. and just see where it goes.
Buzzing. What is your deadlift personal best?
My deadlift personal best. That's such a random question, but it was 174 kilograms.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that one rep or is that
Yeah,
like
one rep.
That's pretty sick. That actually, I think mine's like 25. I've never done deadlift. I've never actually done deadlift.
What? Yeah.
I've just thought I'd ask.
No.
I did my typical research where I just peruse like social media. So
You
I
were
was
sat
like,
in the McDonald's drive-through scrolling through your Instagram.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it was
yeah.
174 anyway.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
definitely. The video you'll have seen on my personal one was like, what, 140 for 3 or something?
something like that. Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
I did a powerlifting program with my brother because he's like mad into it, but just got bored.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
And I've got a ton on me.
Mate, I've got barely enough on me.
Lockdown weight.
Yeah, don't exist
Lockdown
when you
weight.
were this. I'm just a fat cunt, mate. I'm just having coming to accept it now. I'm trying not to. I'm like trying my best to lose it, but I just like drinking beer too much. To be honest, it's difficult times. It's like, what do you want to give up, beer or lose your weight? I ain't got anyone to impress, so that's right. Who gives a shit, mate? But yeah, that's pretty sick. That one. That's pretty sick. That though. That's fair play. I also seen on your Instagram that you were doing like custom vans in the past. Is that something that you was looking at?
Just did it off. I just bought a pair and just
Did it
went at
yourself?
'em. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. I'm gonna throw them up on the screen because I really like them. Ooh, look at them, they're sick. It was like a monochrome traditional style, like
Yeah,
on,
it was
on like an old pair of
fucking
vans.
years ago. That yeah.
They were fucking sick though. I really liked it.
Yeah.
Do you ever think about like doing them like? Because I know there's been like a research, like a surge of people doing like custom Doc Martens, like some people
Yeah.
doing like tried on like Doc Martens, and they were really.
You can
sick.
actually tattoo on Doc Martens as well.
Can you?
Apparently,
Plus,
yeah.
it's leather though, isn't it? So
That's pretty fucking cool.
it's
That.
pretty fucking sick
Yeah.
that as well. Is that something that you'd ever like go into like and do like a little bit on the
side
yeah,
hustle.
a bit of a side hustle?
Yeah, I guess so. Like, it depends on just like how much time you've got, really.
Yeah.
I've painted a few leather jackets in the past, but it's a lot of effort.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just like one layer; it's like multiple layers just to make sure it stays on and is like vibrant and
Yeah.
this and that. But no, it's definitely well fun.
Yeah, it just looks sick. I was like,
Yeah.
I want a pair of those.
For the time it takes, you've got to be charging like a decent amount to
Yeah.
get your
Oh,
worth out of
100%,
it, sort of thing.
Yeah. Or if you ever get into doing it, let us know, 'cause I'll
Yeah.
definitely buy some. So I'm just asking. It's a vanity. It's a pure vanity question.
Yeah.
Mate. Like I would just wanted to know so I could buy some. I'm like, yeah. If you ever get into doing it, let us know, 'cause I will definitely.
Send me your
get some
ideas,
of those.
mate.
Yeah, I'll literally just anything we tried on it, mate. I'll
Yeah.
literally vans with a bit of trial on it. And I'll pay
What size fit you?
8.
I think them ones might be a size 8.
Are they?
I've never worn them, so.
Mate, if you got that, mate, I'll buy them off you. Let us know costs. Let us know costs. I'll buy them because they're fucking
I
sick.
think I've still got them anyway.
Yeah. Oh, we had a question. Obviously, you might have seen earlier. I was asking on Instagram if anyone had any questions for you. Socoto Geno, whoever that, I don't know who he is, but yeah, he left.
Socoto?
Socoto. He asked, "What is your dream car?"
Oh, fucking hell.
And while you're answering it, I'm going to have a gander and see if anyone else has questions. But yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no.
I'm intrigued because your 350 that you just got rid of. That was really nice.
It's not a dream car, though.
No,
Like,
but
it was
that
a-
was nice anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm intrigued to see what your dream car would be.
Honestly, mate, I could have too many cars in one garage.
All the cars.
Yeah, literally, like,
All the cars.
all the cars.
Is there a certain like style of car that you like a muscle car, or just like more of like a?
To be fair, I really like supercars, to be fair. But, like, nothing beats, like, a proper Japanese drift missile.
Yeah,
sort of
it's
thing.
like what Callum's got. innit?
JDM bad boy.
Is that what Callum's got?
Callum's is just it's an MX-5. It's
MX-5.
Callum's.
Oh, sick.
Yeah,
he's
it's
got
pretty sick. Can't drive it at the moment. Like,
the ND. He's got the newer one.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the first ones that came out sick.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
proper
I-
pop-up
I-
headlights.
I don't know too much about cars. Joe, what's your dream car? I'll tell you what my dream car is. It's an Audi TT, just because I really like Audi TTs. It's
What, a
nothing
newer
special.
shape one?
Just literally.
Yeah.
I like the new ones, kind of like R8s, don't they? They're a bit mad.
They're
got
just really modern, aren't they?
Yeah,
It's
they just look like
is what it
like
is.
a small R8.
Like the
I-
ones
I
from
fucking
like
love them.
late 2000s, just like a fucking bubble.
I liked them though. It was me playing Need for Speed.
3.2 litre V6 in them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were dirty,
Oh,
but they
I
look
liked
fucking
them.
stupid.
It was playing Need for Speed Most Wanted back in the day when I was like 6 or 7, and I'd always drive the TT, and for whatever reason, it's just my favourite. Still, I'm not massively into cars, so like
No,
that just
yeah,
stuck
yeah.
with me. So like I got like an Audi A1 recently, and that was like madness to me. Like it was the best thing ever. I'm not, like I said, not massive into cars, so I haven't got much aspiration for it. But like I'm gonna get a TT next, and it's gonna be like my absolute dream come true. I cannot wait. But yeah, go for it, Joe.
I really like an old like the 280Z. They'd be fucking nice.
Oh, mate,
No
yeah,
idea.
or a
They're
240 or a
nice.
2.
Yeah, just any of the old Datsuns. They'd be fucking lovely, but they're like rocking or shit, and they'd probably fall into pieces if you buy one. So like,
I don't know what they look like, so I'm just looking at it.
oh right, okay.
Oh, I'm looking behind me.
I know. I thought I was like, what's going
I
on?
like that body shape actually. It's got some nice wheels.
Yeah, man. I'll send you one that I follow on Instagram. It's quite clean, but because the
What colour is it?
it's red.
Fucking hell, it's a nice red colour that. It's a proper nice red colour that. I do like that.
But then-
it's a good choice that, mate.
Thanks,
it's
mate.
a good choice. Yeah, I do like it.
But then
cool.
they're releasing the 400Z soon, which is like a homage to it, the new one. And
What do you think of that?
the front bumper's ugly, but the
It's
rest,
got a bit of a weird grill on it.
yeah, but the rest of it's pretty nice,
The
and
back
there'll
is
probably be a
better than the
nice.
front, but that's the same for most cases.
Yeah, there'll probably be some nice aftermarket ones because of the type of car that it is.
Yeah, they'll do an Ismo one,
yeah.
which will be nice.
So because they're coming out, like that's hopefully one day when they release them, I'll be like, I can afford one of them
Get one of those, yeah. Go for
instead
it.
of my fucking
Spenny.
shit. Yeah, they
When
fucking
that-
will be spenny.
when the Iron Lung money comes in.
Yeah, when that Spotify revenue of like 20p comes in.
yeah. If
Fucking
obviously
buzzing.
if you want to buy Joe one of them cars, then go for it. Obviously, yeah, sound.
I just like old
it's-
cars,
yeah.
to be fair.
I'll send you his address. You can drop it off.
Don't put my address out there,
Ah,
boss.
fucking well. If you ask for it, I'll give it you.
Nah.
I will. Don't ask.
Don't ask.
Don't ask. Cool. Right. Well, I think we're coming to the end of this week's episode, boys. I think
Oh, no.
unless we've got anything else to say about cars.
Drive fast.
Yeah. Matt wants to go
Drive
play
fast
it.
and go
Forza.
sideways.
I'll just keep on driving slow. You know me. I'm a slow man.
The amount of times you complain after you've been in my car.
I'm
Because
just
you
literally-
drive like a
so
grandma.
His I don't drive like a grandma.
You do.
Yeah, well, I
Safe.
drive sensibly. I'm safe. Thanks, man. He drives like a dickhead, bro. He's got like a 1 litre. and he
Eco
just,
boost.
he just he literally just goes,
boost, yeah.
Hey, they're quite nippy
Like
though. Yeah.
Quite nippy,
Fucking
100
mental.
horsepower.
It's
Oh,
mental.
is it one of the 100
Yeah.
ones? You get a 140, 1 litre eco boost.
Yeah, I
It's pretty
know.
nippy.
I couldn't afford one of them on my insurance, but insurance would go, how you thought? No. Denied.
You're a terrifying driver, mate. Absolutely
Nah,
terrifying.
I'm safe.
Anyway, so yeah. Well, and on that
Bro,
note,
stop.
on that bombshell, obviously, what did they say on Top Gear? We've just been speaking about cars, haven't we? So fucking smashed it. Fucking smashed it, right?
Unreal.
Matt, do you have anything else to say this episode? Anything to tell the people at home before you go today?
I don't really, mate. Just thank you very much for having me.
No, thanks for coming
No
on.
worries,
It's been
mate.
really fun. Really appreciate it.
Yes.
This season is straight bangers, mate. It's well good.
Banger after
So
certified hood classic.
Certified hood classic. So yeah, thanks very much for coming on. Really appreciate it.
No worries,
Obviously,
man.
like we mentioned earlier, if you do want to get tattooed off Matt, there'll be links in the description. Message him on Instagram, send him an email, get it sorted. He'll sort you out. It'll be sick. So yeah, Joe, any last words?
No.
Buzzing. Yeah, join us next week. Sick. Yeah, always wear your coat in the rain. Peace.
Up the
Cheers,
bum, no
bye.
babies.
Up the bum, no babies.
I came to say I love you, baby.